It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we've got the Giants' superstar tight end. He just crossed the century mark last week with 103 yards. It's the Giants and the Cowboys, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
And he's certainly putting together an MVP-type season, leading the league in both passing yards and touchdown passes. There have not been too many defenses that have been able to stop him or even slow him down. So he's got his sights set on another big game right here.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling up. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. A lot of ground to cover. 2nd and 22. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. They'll look to throw here. Wide open receiver complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And they'll run again. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Giants will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So out come the Cowboys under head coach Mike McCarthy. And trotting out there, their tall quarterback standing at 6'5".
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. We might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. So the completion there, Charles, looking at this defense, certainly in for a tough task here this afternoon. What are some of the keys for them if they want to come out on top?
Well, the first thing, partner, is they just allow a completion there. They don't want to get a string of those going. Let him get his confidence. Let him get into the rhythm of the game, the flow of the game, and all of a sudden, he's feeling like he can do no wrong. You want to really get after his timing a little bit, knock a few balls away, and make things uncomfortable for him. Because if he feels relaxed, you are in for a tough afternoon.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Here comes third and about a foot. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up from the 31. Here's a 2nd and 8. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. Now 3rd down and 7. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. A big play here for Dallas. 47 yards. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards, and that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. A line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from drawing level. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. I think he's still shaking his head a little. It was his fumble on the previous drive that led to the touchdown that has us tied.
And sometimes it's worse on a runner who drops it like that to watch the other team take the ball downfield and score than maybe if they just returned it right away. You know what I mean? Because sometimes what happens that fast, you're right back out on the field. Instead, he had to watch it happen. Let's see if it affects him going forward the rest of the game.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2nd and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Brady's throw on 3rd down there is incomplete. And the Giants send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Point after here coming up. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. And he returns this to the 22. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we've wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd down and 9. Now a throw here, hauled in. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Here is 3rd and 5. Throw left side, complete to Bird. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. They'll try and run this one right up the gun. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. Now a handoff running through the middle. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. That throw by Brady incomplete. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they keep those sticks moving forward, that time with a gain of 3. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Wide open receiver complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now here's a throw that's complete. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a 1st down. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there. 27 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the 1st half. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Giants now going to take over late in this 1st half. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. 2nd and 6. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Cowboys will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Taken at about the 1. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Giants now going to take over late in this 1st half. And with him trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in field goal range. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. So here are the Cowboys to take over. They'd lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Now 2nd and 5. They'll drop to throw. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Pass complete to Bird out right here. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Ouch, you thought you had the defensive stand. Roughing the passer wipes it out.
What does every defense talk about? 3 and out, right? Thought they were able to get off the field. Not so.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. So we thought maybe they would have a chance to extend this lead on the opening drive of the second half. Instead, they cough it up.
Obviously not an ideal start when you're trying to get a little separation, and I can guarantee that they talked about that in the locker room. Let's get out there, start this quarter the right way. Let's try and put some points on the board and create some space.
2nd and 9 now. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's got his man on the out route. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play. I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. His throw incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. Touchdown! A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
They run a draw here on second down. And he can muster only a couple here to the 24. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Throughout his career, Tom Brady has made a living with the quick pass, hasn't he? How about that one? A little slant inside, and I think his arm's gotten straight.
And now the rookie's free. A big play there for the Giants. 46 yards.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit, and that might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Giants! A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants are back within a score.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. The throw over the middle taken in. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Right back to him on 1st down. Gets around him, and he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And now a carry here for their fullback. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. They'll get 13 yards for the 2nd play in a row. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And really a nice job there to make something out of that run, sidestepping defenders for a pickup of 4. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing, the O-line coach will.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. Then he will finally be taken down. But how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. It's the Giants with possession of the football but needing points as we start quarter number 4. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Giants have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Dallas offense set for this next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Oh, nice move. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 64 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. These guys running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Cowboys first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. It's the 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
Well, a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. Touchdown, Giants! The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. And the Giants have taken a 4th quarter lead. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. They'll start this drive out on the ground to about the 33-yard line.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
That is caught. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. This is 2nd and 8. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down. Now back to throw. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back to throw now on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's going to get this pretty close to the first down marker at the Giants 16. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on third down conversion. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Taking it about the 1. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. A few better down a score in the fourth quarter than Tom Brady. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. 5 touchdown passes now for Tom Brady. And the Giants use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. This taken in right around the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
No receivers open downfield, so instead of forcing the ball to the sideline, he's going to throw this one down to Fort Worth. He'd rather have the incompletion than the turnover.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 34. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long.
He's back to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway.
Through the middle of the field.
And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
So now the Cowboys down by 11, less than 90 seconds to go. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. All right, now a two-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll look to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion no good. So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So for the Giants, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2.
And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Washington Commanders.
Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.